everybody, this is Johnny here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about anodizing titanium jewelry. There's a bunch of benefits to using titanium jewelry I've gone through in some of my other videos, and here at Elan Vital we normally use titanium jewelry for our piercing purposes, and I do recommend it as a great all-around piercing jewelry that you can wear every day. We use implant grade titanium, and one of the unique properties of that titanium is that it can be anodized. So one of the cool things about anodizing it is that it's really beneficial for the fact that there's no paints on it, there's no other foreign chemicals or anything like that that are stuck on the material that you're going to be having, and it gives you a better overall look. It's shiny, and again, it's best for health purposes. You're not going to be having that coating coming off in your skin like a paint or electroplating or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the processes of anodization, what tools you need, what's the process of it, and it's really kind of cool looking once we get it started. So first things first, we're going to need a gallon of water. We have this here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a quarter cup of trisodium phosphate and into our gallon of water here. So I'm just going to pour that in here. Now that I have all of that in trisodium phosphate in the gallon, what we're going to do is we're going to shake it up. Really well. You can see it all mixing around in there. Mix it really well all in there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to let our bottle sit overnight so that all of the trisodium phosphate spreads. We're going to let our trisodium phosphate in our 1 gallon of water sit overnight. What that's going to do is going to allow it to spread throughout the bottle and get fully saturated in that bottle. That way, what we're going to do is we're going to pour it into a smaller container like this, and then we're going to use a small piece of metallic plating to put in the water here, just like this. So we're going to take this, we're going to put it right inside our setup, and it's bent with a little lip right here. Then what we're going to do is we have a strainer, just a small strainer, and this is going to sit inside our container here just like this. Now there are setups you can buy from different piercing sites and things like that. I got mine from Painful Pleasures, but and you can get your anodizers with them too. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our container, and once the water has had a time to sit for 24 hours, we're going to take our strainer and we're going to put it on top here. We're going to pour the water in, and then once the water has filled up past this point, so this part's submerged, this is what we're going to put our jewelry in. Then afterwards we're going to attach our electrodes. So this is our negative electrode, and that is actually going to attach to our metallic plate in here. And then what we're going to do with our positive electrode, so positive electrode here, is I have a titanium rod. You can already see it has been anodized a fair bit with different treatments that I've done before, which is fine. Generally you can scrape this off right after it's freshly done, but it's been What I'm going to do is now attach the positive electrode to my titanium rod. Now with the titanium rod, what we're going to do with that is we're actually going to use that to touch the jewelry. So you can either use a scrap piece of titanium jewelry, but I have a titanium rod that was a little bit longer. We're going to just connect it right in here. So it's nice and secure. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is we'll wait. So we're going to wait the 24 hours. Once the 24 hours is up, I'll pour that liquid in here. We'll take a look at some different colors we can do with the anodizing the titanium. There's a number of different colors. I'm going to attach a little chart in my description, but here's a nice little chart here. Again, it's from Painful Pleasures that we can get that from. It's got a number of different colors. And basically what we do is we change the voltage of our anodizer to match the voltage of the color that we would like to do. So we'll try a couple different colors, from gold to, we can do rose gold, to purple, and then there are greens and pinks and things like that we can do. So we'll try a couple of different colors and see which ones we like the best. If there's a particular color that you'd like to see, or another type of jewelry that you'd like to see anodized, you can always drop that in the comments below. Or what you can do is you can order them on our site, which is shop.elanvitale, ELANVITALE. I'm going to put it in our description, and you can purchase different types of jewelry, and there's a cost for anodization, but it's get an anodized piece of jewelry from our website. I'm going to put the website in the description below. With that, you can have a piece of jewelry, the color, whatever color you'd like it to be. And with that, there's an extra charge, but it's pretty minor. It'll be listed on the website there for you. And with the website, it has the charts of different types of colors we can do. There are some colors you can't anodize to. You can't anodize to black. You can't anodize to bright red. You can anodize to most of the other colors. Most commonly, people like pinks and blues, purples. Now, with black, you can get a really dark purple, which is kind of like black, but it's not pure black. But rose gold and things like that are perfectly achievable. And again, we're going to go back to our anodizing the jewelry, and we'll take a look and see what we can make from there. So this is our anodizer. The anodizer is what we're going to use to apply the electric current, the voltage through the jewelry and our solution to cause the anodizing process. It has one positive red electrode and one black electrode for negative. Here's the kit of all of the tools and equipment that you're going to need to do the anodizing process. We do have the solution, everything all mixed up, but I just want to show you the whole setup here, everything that's going to be required for anodizing your jewelry properly. So I have the solution poured into our container, and the container has a metallic plate inside of it. I do have the negative electrode attached to that plate in the water there, and then we have the positive electrode, which is the red, which is connected to the titanium rod. Now you can see in here that our strainer is actually sitting in the water and the water is above. That's just so that it can hold the jewelry there. So this is our titanium jewelry. You can see that it's just plain steel color, and we're going to anodize it to a nice rose gold color to start off with here. So we're going to drop it in our solution, and it's fully submerged in the solution here. Now we're going to get our positive electrode, ready, and we're going to just make sure when we tap the jewelry, we want to make sure we tap it. You don't want to hold it. If you hold it, it could create a little burn spot. So just want to tap all around, and you can kind of see the reaction happening right there. It happens really quick, and it does depend on what color you're kind of going with. So I'm going to use some tweezers, take out the jewelry here, and you can see that it was a silver piece of jewelry, and now it is a nice rose gold color. Now we're going to try another piece here. We're going to show you, this one's a little bit more open, and it's a steel color, same thing. We'll drop it in. And I think we're going to go with kind of like a bright pink color. So again, I'm going to attach the positive electrode, make sure it's fully submerged, and then just tap, tap, tap. Tap it a couple of times just to make sure it's just an even color all the way around. And once we're all done there, then we're going to take it out with our tweezers. Make sure you're wearing gloves, and you can check in. It's nice and bright pink now. Now we'll do one last piece of jewelry, and we'll lay them all out beside each other so you can see the different colors. And this one we're going to do like a dark purple. It's kind of similar to like a black color, and we're going to just change the voltage. So this is what we do to change the voltage on our anodizer. So I'm going to change it down to 20 volts here. Just make sure you get it right on, because even a little bit of a change in the voltage can cause it to be a different color. There we go, so 20 volts right on. We're going to get our positive electrode, again with the titanium. Make sure it's fully submerged, and just tap it. Tap it all around. Now we have a nice dark purple hoop, and the anodizing took over really nicely. Again, the reason why we tap it is so that the color doesn't get concentrated in one spot. You want to tap all around it, and it's pretty quick. So I'm going to show you all three together. You can see the rose gold, pink, and then the dark purple right there, and they turned out really nice. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping in.